Well, Ellen's done it. So have Roseanne and Whoopi. Moved from stand-up comedy to something much bigger, and plenty of other women are now ready to follow.
Women in comedy who don't have a series yet or part. Ooh, yeah, yeah.
To Rachel, who's been standing in the wings for a few minutes, so please welcome Rachel Lovey.
Rachel Lovey.
She's part of a showcase of female comics put together by comedian Rachel Lovey.
Rachel Lovey.
So would you please put your hands together to the very vibrant, funny, humorous, kind, and loving Rachel Lovey.
You need to discover who you really are. I say, why take a chance? It would be very disappointing. Not knowing who you are lets you fantasize. The German fantasize. The leopard skin. The ladies. The men. It doesn't matter, does it really? I guess not. Anyway, you know something? This is a beautiful town. So many wonderful people here. A lot of beautiful people here in West Hollywood. A lot of nice guys in West Hollywood. Some even like women. Not that many, though. I get nervous sometimes. I think all the beautiful women get the good guys, and the rest of the good guys have each other. You know what that leaves me with? I met a semi-confused writer, actor, waiter, security guard, producer. Rachel, I want to have a relationship with you, but I don't want to get involved. Give me a break, you commitment phobic man. I love you. I want you. Let's break up. I don't want to hurt you, so I'm leaving. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm happy. Oh, shut up. You know what it is? Look at the way I talk negative to myself. I'm going to be more positive. You know, and I really am. You know what my therapist said to me? I don't like your attitude. My therapist said that to me. I said, you bitch, why are you talking like that about me? She said, you don't handle your problems well. I said, if you talk this way, how am I going to expect when you get a doctor's name on a matchbook cover? I know, the therapist, he's out there. I went to one in Santa Monica Boulevard. He wanted me to take off my shirt and yell out, help me, Daddy. Help me, Daddy. I try to get help. Try to be sane, for goodness sakes. Then I said, it's great to be crazy. There are some men that like crazy women. Is that true? Yeah. Men like crazy women because it makes them feel good, normal. You know what a man thinks he can do with a crazy woman?
Anything.
Anything he wants. Look at this guy, Lovey. He's so in love with himself. He's balanced by himself. He's getting off, so to speak. You know what a man thinks he can do? The man thinks he can do anything with a crazy woman, and she'll just go, I like it. I really like it. I love it. I love you. Where am I? You know, it's hard to be such nice people in this crazy world filled with so much violence and confusion. This world that took 6 days to make. See what happens when you're in a hurry? We're suffering from premature creation. 6 days? God, what were you thinking about 6 days to put a universe together? You know, it's so crazy out there. You don't know what's happening. Violence, terrorism. I opened a box of Rice Krispies. Out came Snap, Crackle, and Ahmed. McDonald's. How did this guy come up with an idea to go shoot people at McDonald's? Now you have to order a McUzi. There's so much to tell and there's so little time, which is true about life too. I don't mean to spit, but I'm so excited about this because I really think that I found it. And you know, I used to think that I found it in the past, but I realized that it was an illusion, you know. So, I mean, because I used to run around with, on a little hippie bus, you know, that's my roots, and it was, you bring the bus with you wherever you go. It's your inner bus, and you travel around. I was like the poster child. Maybe you remember me, peas, love good hashish. Shanti boom boom to the Maharish. We were all into that old drug trap, what I wouldn't give for a good flashback. I said, forget. You know, we never did that many drugs, but I always made the most out of the drugs I did. Everybody said marijuana wasn't habit forming. Nobody told you kids were going to be born with congenital munchies. We didn't know you'd need the middle part of your nose for something later on in life. Used to be, yeah, there you go. It's good to lose and to find, and then you know what it is to be lost. And I have, you know what I say, this is the last thing I'm going to tell you about this seminar that's really changing my life. I think it could change your life. All you really have to do is tap your troubles away. Let everybody say you're crazy. And the you do says, Rachel, you are crazy. You're crazy. And the Latinos will say, es loca, es loca. Hey, Macarena, everybody. Hey, Macarena. I'm getting carried away here. Yes, okay. And the Jews will say, Mashugana,
Moorhead, I like this scarf. I want it. It's great. Great. Just a great scarf.
I'm Agnes Burnson, and I'd like to be your city councilwoman.
You would? Why?
Because I think I care more about your welfare than either Andrew Corrin or Robert Manning.
Words. What does it all mean?
If I'm elected, there'll definitely be more jobs.
And a chicken in every pot? Me, I'm a vegetarian.
This is my lucky day.
No, ma'am, there's nobody available to carry in your bags from the parking lot.
He's like, sorry,
Mrs. Wilson wants everyone to know, in order to lose 20 pounds, she has had her jaw wired.
Okay, good.
Permanently.
Oh. Eat. Oh, you gained so much weight. Eat. You gained so much weight. I used to be very skinny. And everybody said, eat. And then they said, oh, you've gained so much weight. I didn't even know who they were talking about. I was so skinny. They would say, stand up straight. Your bones are showing. For God's sake, you're so skinny. Eat. You gained so much weight. You're a pig now. You used to be so skinny. Look at your face. It's blowing up. It's blowing up. The bulges. The things that you would eat, they would eat gefilte fish, nauseous food. They would make you eat this stuff. What else? Helzel is like the intestines. They would chop it up with skin and say, eat, this is good. My whole family died of heart failure because they had this helzel, this stuffed kishka that they chopped up like this, for God's sakes. Eat some more. Boiled meat. Have some boiled beef. Have some boiled beef with some fat soup filled with fat. Have a canela made out of fat, put with fat. Have another piece of canela, have a crepla, it's made out of fat with some meat in it. This is the meat. This is the fat crap. This is the fat thing. It's a wonton.
Sometimes, when you catch me on a certain day, I'm like so overwhelmed and so depressed by it. I mean, I'm depressed about having everything such you know what, I don't have to say what it is, and that it's almost like I was dealing with a major issue, life issue, like drugs or alcohol or a bad husband or a bad mate or suicidal tendencies. But these records here are perfectly lined up, and even like you can see the Beatles album is next to the Beatle album, so I'm pretty hopeful.